In the bombastic and flamboyant style of Charleston White, one is transported into a rhetorical arena where his words, imbued with a visceral sharpness, serve as his chosen weapons.
They got my account restricted where I can't go live. I ain't got that bitch blocked. I'm tagging it, so I ain't got a block. They still reporting my shit. So yeah, they ain't playing for a home. I ain't reporting nothing, man, because I want to go at the bitch. They tried to pay me, and let me just say this. They paid me to come be on Zeus Network with that hoe in that Tokyo, China, whoever them hoes. I said, man, I'm not sitting down with them funk ass, old ass, them has-been, man. Yeah. But say, let me tell you something, hoe. You just mad them chicks stop. And you need to thank Rick Ross. Because remember, you helped show them get his hygiene together. You remember what you told us? You helped get his hygiene together? So before you put them veneers in your mouth, you mean to tell me you was sucking a fat, nasty... Come on, hold on, Tia. That's what you said. You said you showed him how to get his hygiene together. You was a fat sloppy that didn't have a hygiene. You a funky bitch. Let me show you what I posted this morning listen, this is what I posted this morning about a black you. This what I posted this morning about a black you on Facebook. Where that motherfucker at? This what I posted about a black you. Say, look, this is what I said. Once I see you be letting fat, I'm cool on you. So, here it is. You done help Rose get his hygiene together, but and why you help get him together? You know how fat it is, too. And now here it is. You done had a fat baby by the boss. You got a fat baby by the boss. But listen, the boy in football, get him a breast reduction. You got your teeth fixed, didn't you? Get him one of them band, man, keep his surgery so he can shrink them titties. Man, that ain't gonna be tackle.
Addressing the tumultuous dynamics between him and Rick Ross' baby mama, White embarks on a verbal blitzkrieg that leaves no stone unturned and no insult withheld. His tirade begins with a lament about the restrictions on his social media accounts, a perceived attempt to muzzle his uncensored expressions. Despite these constraints, his voice remains resolute and unyielding, ready to launch into a scathing critique. White recounts an offer to appear on Zeus Network alongside certain personalities whom he dismisses with a caustic disdain. His refusal is couched in a rhetoric that underscores his self-perceived superiority and unwillingness to associate with those he deems beneath him. This refusal serves as a prelude to his main target, Rick Ross' baby mama, whom he addresses directly with a level of vitriol that is as unfiltered as it is unrelenting. He accuses her of financial desperation, suggesting that her grievances stem from the cessation of financial support. White sarcastically attributes her current woes to the same man she once helped, alleging that she played a role in improving Ross' hygiene. This backhanded compliment swiftly transforms into a cutting insult, as he paints a vivid picture of her past interactions with a man he describes in the most unflattering terms. The narrative takes a turn towards the grotesque as White delves into personal and intimate details, leveraging them to maximize his derision. He questions her choices, highlighting the incongruity of her efforts to refine Ross' cleanliness while simultaneously engaging with him. This paradox, in White's view, renders her complicit in the very behaviors she ostensibly sought to amend. White's assault is not limited to her relationship with Ross but extends to her offspring as well. In a particularly harsh move, he addresses the physical attributes of her child, suggesting corrective measures with a tone that is as demeaning as it is unsolicited. This commentary on her child's appearance serves to amplify his overall strategy of humiliation, seeking to undermine her both as an individual and as a mother. The crescendo of his tirade is marked by a return to his social media platform, where he boasts of his earlier post targeting her. This self-referential moment is designed to cement his narrative as dominant and unassailable. White's declaration that he will not be restrained or silenced, even by platform restrictions, reinforces his image as a provocateur unbound by conventional decorum. Charleston White's discourse is characterized by its relentless assault on the character and circumstances of Rick Ross' baby mama. He employs a mixture of sarcasm, personal attacks, and vivid imagery to craft a narrative that seeks to delegitimize and demean. His rhetorical strategy is one of total war, leaving no aspect of her life untouched by his scorn. His references to her past relationship with Ross are laced with insinuations of hypocrisy and opportunism. By juxtaposing her alleged efforts to help Ross with her current financial grievances, White aims to portray her as a figure of ridicule. This approach is designed to strip her of any moral high ground she might claim. In addressing her child, White crosses into territory that many would consider beyond the pale. His comments on the child's physicality are not just insults directed at her, but an attempt to extend his sphere of influence to those closest to her. This tactic is a calculated move to maximize emotional impact and ensure that his words resonate deeply. Throughout his diatribe, White maintains a tone that is both mocking and authoritative. His use of repetition, especially in the form of rhetorical questions and exclamations, serves to reinforce his points and create a rhythm that keeps his audience engaged. This style is a hallmark of his oratory, blending theatricality with incisive critique. Charleston White's tirade against Rick Ross' baby mama is a masterclass in rhetorical aggression. It showcases his ability to weave together personal attacks, social commentary, and vivid imagery into a cohesive narrative designed to inflict maximum damage. His style, marked by its unfiltered nature and relentless energy, ensures that his words linger long after they have been spoken. The calculus for Zeus involves weighing the allure of high viewership against the potential fallout from White's incendiary remarks. His unfiltered commentary, while undeniably magnetic to certain audiences, risks alienating others and inviting scrutiny from broader societal and regulatory entities. In an era where public sentiment can pivot on a dime and outrage can manifest at lightning speed, Zeus must consider the broader implications of White's unabated candor. Moreover, the platform's reputation is invariably tied to the conduct of its personalities. Charleston White, with his proclivity for controversy, places Zeus at the epicenter of debates surrounding free speech, censorship, and the ethical responsibilities of media networks. Should White's bombasts cross an invisible threshold of societal tolerance, Zeus could find itself entangled in public relations quagmires and calls for accountability. The potential for advertiser backlash further complicates the equation. Brands, ever sensitive to public perception, may reconsider their affiliations with a platform that courts controversy so brazenly. Zeus must navigate this commercial minefield, ensuring that the allure of White's magnetic presence does not come at the expense of financial viability and corporate partnerships. In the final analysis, White's verbal onslaught is not merely an exercise in insult but a strategic effort to assert dominance and control over the narrative. By framing his target in the most derogatory terms possible, he seeks to solidify his own position and ensure that his perspective prevails. This approach, while controversial, underscores his unique place in the landscape of rhetorical combat.